that a former employee of Cellulant Nigeria Limited has sued the company of a sum totaling about 529 million naira over of its employment contract. Also copied in the suit was Cellulant Corporation, the second defendant, the ex-employee in the suit document signed by his lawyer Samuel Etuk. Citizens now fire me. List against challenges of governing Ekiti by the governor of Kayode Fayemi of Ekiti State marked 2 years of his second term at the weekend. In this anniversary chat, he shares his thought on the state of the nation, how to make Nigeria work for all Nigerians, his achievements, challenges, and constraints. As he says, state of the nation, Nigeria must be made to meet yearnings of citizens now, Fayemi says. NSAS, fixed road, refineries, group points the way out. The NSAS protesters continue to spread, and the protesters getting daring every new dawn. The convener of the group, Supportive Youth for Change, Comrade Sonny Nwakego, has outlined some of the things the federal government need to address as a matter of urgency to calm the restive youth of the Nigerian nation. For more stories, you can read more from Vanguard on the headline that says NSAS, fixed roads, refineries, group points the way out to presidency. More to come from the headline this morning again is Crocodile Smile. Exercise has nothing to do with NSAS protest, civil rights lawyer warns. Contrary to report, a civil rights lawyer, Oswagu Ugochukwu, says the Nigerian Army's Operation Crocodile Smile has no relationship with the ongoing NSAS protests across the nation. In a statement on Sunday, Ugochukwu said the military has never involved itself in the civil uproar at all in any form whatsoever. Protests across the country demanding an end to the SARS is nothing to do with the army. For more stories, you can handle it from Vanguard and read more to say Crocodile Smiles. Exercise has nothing to do with NSAS protest, civil lawyer warns. NSAS also has another story here. Coalition for Nigeria cautions against blackmailing army on exercise Crocodile Smile. The Coalition for Nigeria movement, the CNM, has warned against blackmailing the Nigerian Army's Operation Crocodile Smile. According to the group, insinuations that soldiers will be used to quell the NSAS protest across the nation is totally false. The Army announced on Friday that its annual exercise will commence on Tuesday to identify and track and counter negative things that could bring uproars apart from the NSAS protest ongoing nationwide. You can read more from Vanguard that says NSAS, Coalition for Nigeria, cautions against blackmailing army on exercise Crocodile Smile. Still more to come from the airlines from Vanguard this morning is five-way approach towards a reformed Nigeria police force. One of latest force need is for us to be realistic. Malcolm X, out of anger and frustration comes the NSAS protest. The message is clear. The Nigerian police force needs a total reform in order to inform its role effectively and put an end to its excesses. Apparently, the disbandment of SARS has brought out this protest since some days back now, and it's still going on and still counts more days to come. We can read more from Vanguard that says five-way approach towards a reformed Nigeria police force. Another one again is police recruitment. IGP files 20 grounds of appeal at Supreme Court. The Inspector General of Police, IGP, Mr. Mohammed Adamu, has filed 20 grounds of appeal at the Supreme Court to challenge the development and judgment that voided the recruitment of 10,000 constables by the Nigerian Police Force, MPF, last year. The IGP, the MPF, and Federal Ministry of Police Affairs, through their lawyer, Dr. Alex Izinyon, says police recruitment IGP files 20 grounds of appeal at Supreme Court. Another headline to come is FIN holds exclusive conversation with Secretary General of African Petroleum Producers Organization. The story has it that strategic enablers of foreign and direct investment into Africa's oil and gas sector, Foreign Investment Network, a UK-based firm, organized a virtual meeting with the Secretary General African Petroleum Producers Organization on October 14th. The event, which drew participants from the United Kingdom, Nigeria, Portugal, the United States, Cameroon, Congo, Brazzaville, and Equatorial Guinea. You can read more from the outcome of the meeting that says FIN holds exclusive conversation with Secretary General of African Petroleum Producers Organization from Vanguard newspaper this morning. Another story again from the Bangkok Beat story from Glorytv Net is go on at 86. Ogunson salutes former head of state. The chairman of executive group and board member, Lagos State Security Trust Fund (LSSTF), Ayo Ogunson has heaped a encomium on former head of state General Yakubu Gowon, retired, on the occasion of his birthday. The post Gowon at his 86. Ogunson salutes former head of state, as it appeared that he has been a celebrated figure since he left the administration as a former head of state. For more stories, you can read more from Vanguard this morning that says Gowon at 86. Ogunson salutes former head of state as he celebrates another year to his years which he has been celebrating in the life. Another headline again this morning before we go. NTAS, how DSS held coalition of northern groups leaders for 5 hours. Zamfara, Matawale calls for prayers in fight against banditry. Group wants change in approach, target men, boys to tackle gender-based violence. 2020 International Day for the Eradication of Poverty. CSOs access scores government performance. Just in line now, another one coming from the Crocodile Smile is Operation Crocodile Smile not against SARS protesters, Army says. This story has it that the Nigerian Army Sunday revealed that the Operation Crocodile Smile has nothing to do with end-SARS protests, but its really exercise is to just bring out the normalcy they've been doing every year. Musa Sagir, Army spokesman, in a statement on Sunday, said it is wrong to say the exercise is targeted at protesters who are out in major cities across the country. He said the attention of the Nigerian Army is to bring calm and understanding amidst the Nigerians and their yearnings against the end-SARS. They have nothing to do with the protesters protesting about the end-SARS protest nationwide. For more stories, you can handle the Vanguard newspaper to read more. Operation Crocodile Smile has nothing to do or has anything against end-SARS protesters, Army says. Another headline this morning is on FG's intention to amnesty program. The National Security Advisor, NSA, retired Major General Mohammed Babagana Mongunu, penultimate weekend appeared to confirm the worst fears of some stakeholders in the Niger Delta when he announced that he had advised President Muhammadu Buhari to scrap the Presidential Amnesty Program, PAP. The NSA complained that the program is being spent or allocated with some funds, but the result is not coming up yet. On FG's intention on amnesty program, you can read more from Vanguard newspaper this morning. We wouldn't be having more to talk about this morning, but and the last one identifies Cross River senatorial by-election. PDP's candidate promises constituencies New Deal. Exclusive Reps Gazette Water Resources Bill for reintroduction. NSAS Fani Kayode Martins warned FG over deployment of soldiers on Nigerian youths. Inflationary pressures pose fresh threat to stocks. Mixed performance throws national housing delivery. External reserves record 4 weeks decline to $35.67 billion US. And lastly is NSAS beyond reforms, restructuring and bans. If you're just joining us, this is the Bangkok B edition of Monday newspapers, headlines and little stories which we bring up every weekdays from Glorytv Net. Our Instagram handle still remains GloryNet TV, Facebook handle is Glorytv Net, and YouTube Glorytv Network. In case you want to read more stories from the headline we just brought to you, kindly handle the Vanguard newspaper this morning for more stories. I still remain Rabila Lawal. If you see something strange in your neighborhood, please say something to the security personnel so as we can handle and manage our lives and properties in this country. The NSAS protest continues. We will bring in some details as it unfolds from our own side here. Remain blessed and have a wonderful Monday morning. But before I go, special thanks to the engineer Dikwo Shoyola and a special thanks to the boss himself, Oluwashino Ayomi Agbaro. God bless you.